Heavy metal vapors unexpectedly found in comets throughout the solar system and beyond. The detection of heavy metals iron and nickel in the fuzzy atmosphere of a comet are seen in this image, which features the spectrum of light of C 2016 R2 pan-stars. On the left, superimposed to the real image of the comet taken with the Speculoos telescope at European Southern Observatory's Very Large Telescope. Each white peak in the spectrum represents a different element, with those for iron and nickel indicated by blue and orange dashes respectively. Spectra like these are possible thanks to the UVS instrument on European Southern Observatory's Very Large Telescope, a high-resolution spectrograph that spreads the lines so much they can be individually identified. A new study by a Belgian team using the data from the European Southern Observatory's Very Large Telescope has shown the iron and nickel exist in the atmosphere of comets throughout our solar system, even those far from the Sun. A separate study by a Polish team who also used ESO data reported that nickel vapor is also present in the icy interstellar comet 2I Borisov. This is the first time heavy metals associated with hot environments have been found in cold atmospheres of distant comets. It was a big surprise to detect the iron and nickel atoms in the atmosphere of all the comets we have observed in the last 2 decades, about 20 of them, and even in ones far from the Sun in the cold space environment, says Jean Manfroid of the University of Belgium. He led the new study on the solar system comets that has been published in the Nature. Astronomers know that the heavy metals exist in comets' dusty and rocky interiors, but because solid metals don't usually sublimate become gaseous at low temperatures, they didn't expect to find them in atmosphere of cold comets that travel far from the Sun. Nickel and iron vapors have now even been detected in comets observed at more than 480 million kilometers from the Sun. That is more than 3 times the Earth-Sun distance. The co-author this professor from University of Liège said comets formed around 4.6 billion years ago in the very young solar system and haven't changed since that time. In that sense, they are like fossils for astronomers. When the Belgium team has been studying the fossil objects with the European Southern Observatory Very Large Telescope for 20 years, they had not spotted the presence of nickel and iron in their atmosphere till now. This discovery went under the radar for many years. The team used the data from ultraviolet and visual Echelle spectrograph instrument on ESO's VLT, which uses the technique called spectroscopy to analyze the atmospheres of comets at different distances from the Sun. The Belgian team hope their study will give an way to the future research. Now people will search for those lines in their archival data from other telescopes. Although the team are not sure yet what material this might be, the advances in the astronomy such as mid-infrared ELT imager spectrograph and ESO's upcoming extremely large telescope will allow the researchers to confirm the source of iron and nickel atoms found in the atmospheres of these comets. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to click on the bell icon.